Hello, everybody. I am on. And I'm back. So if anybody is there, let me know. Say hello. This is Stephanie, and I am back. I'm back. So anyone out there, I'd appreciate y'all saying hi. Happy New Year. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for being waiting for me last week, and because I was sick. I was sick for the last 2 weeks, and but I'm feeling much better, thank God. So actually, I have to get my apron on because I want to show you guys what I have. I see three people on. I don't know if it's my three people here, but I see three people on. Hopefully, there's gonna be some more people here. So I want to put my apron on. You guys, I want before I put it on, I want you guys to see what it looks like. Everybody, you see this apron? It's also four people on, so I know. So whoever the fourth person is, say hello. So whoever that is, say hello. Let me know you're there. But look, I want to show you guys. This says Chef Stephanie. Hello, Ellie. It's good to see you. Happy New Year, Ellie. Look at this. This says Chef Stephanie's Kitchen, sweet and delicious cooking channel food. I got this from a girl, a lady that I work with at my job. She knows that she watches my show, and she wants me to make her a cheesecake, which I will certainly make her a cheesecake because she really liked it. But I just have to put it in the freezer so I can get it to work. But she gave me this. She surprised me. Yes, she surprised me and gave this to me on Thursday. And I was like, what are you? She kept saying, you coming to work? I'm like, I guess. So she gave me this thing. I have to step back so you guys maybe could see it. But this is beautiful. And this thing, it has a little thing that you could put with a can opener on it. It's the coolest thing I ever saw. Let me tell you something. I thought it was the most thoughtful thing I ever saw in my life. And I'm going to wear this now. I don't know if you got to see it so much, but I got to maybe make it come up a little bit higher around my neck. So I have to adjust this a little bit. So you guys watch me as I'm doing that. So I'm going to adjust this thing. And her name is Carol. Thank you, Carol. Carol Johnson gave me this for my birthday, for the holiday. And hi, Sharita. So she gave me this for Christmas, I guess. You know, she just gave it to me. So I really appreciate that. That was really thoughtful of her. And she also gave me, hold on, I got to show you what else she gave me. Hold on one sec. Let me find that. She gave me this, the gloves. I could always use gloves. You know how that goes. You could always use some mitts and some towels and stuff. So she gave me this, and she gave me a little calendar for 2020. She gave me this little calendar, this Black History calendar. So she gave me this too, and I really thought it was it was so nice to her. It was so thoughtful. So I said, I'm gonna make sure I shout her out. And now, Carol, I don't know if you're watching, but if you're not watching, you'll have to replay this because you need to see that. So anyway, that's what Carol gave me, and I wanted to say thank you to her for sure. And so let me guys tell you what I'm about to make, what I did. All right, so I had some potatoes left over from the holidays, and I figured I need to cook them. So I cooked these potatoes, and then I saw a recipe which I thought came from my hello, Valerie. How are you, Valerie? So what I did is I made these potatoes that I had left over, some russet potatoes, and I put in my pressure cooker, and I got them done, mashed them up. They cooled off, and I saw this recipe. Actually, I think my sister told me about it, and it's called loaded mashed potato cakes. So that's what I'm going to make today, loaded mashed potato cakes. Now also, in my pressure cooker over here, I have some ribs. So I'm going to put them ribs, I just put them in my pressure cooker, and the thing just went off as a matter of fact, so I'm going to, watch me. I'm going to come this way so you can see. Yeah, there you go. There's my pressure cooker, and I'm going to let the steam out right now. Ooh, come on, steam. There goes the steam. I'm gonna let the steam out right there, and then I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna put that in my broiler today, and just because after you make them in the pressure cooker, all you have to do is put it in the broiler for a few minutes and get it like brown like you like it. Put the sauce on it and stuff, and get it like brown like you like it. So the recipe for this is also on my website. On my YouTube channel, so you guys can see how I do that. But it's very, very simple. I got 3 racks of ribs, and I'm going to have them in the oven. So we're having ribs today. We're going to have this loaded mashed potato cake, and I got my pan over here ready for that. I'm going to move it over here. You guys saw that was Sharita and Joshua are here with me, so you guys saw that. And here's my pan right there. You guys can see that too. And I'm going to try to make this recipe. And so this recipe calls for 2 cups of cold mashed potatoes. Well, I doubled it. I got 4 cups of mashed potatoes. I got 2 cups of shredded cheese in my bowl. I have a cup of flour. I got 6 strips of bacon. I got bacon or turkey bacon? It's bacon. I'm sorry, not turkey bacon. It's pork bacon. So unfortunately, some people don't eat pork, but this is pork bacon in here. And in this pan here is the pork dripping from the bacon, and I have some butter in here. So, which is part of the recipe. And I have a medium onion. I chopped it up really fine with my chopper, with my you know what I'm talking about. What's that stupid thing? The processor, food processor. And I have a couple of cloves of chopped garlic. Got some salt, pepper, basil, parsley, and I have 4 eggs in there, and there's some butter right here. So I will show you what it looks like. It looks like this, you guys. So I put all that together, and and I have some chives in here also. Hey Gwen, how you doing, Gwen? How you doing? Today I'm gonna make some stuffed potato cakes. So this is what it looked like. So what I'm doing, this is my first time doing it. So we're gonna do this together. So I'm turning my oven on, my light on here, so it gets hot. I think I'm gonna get a scoop. You can have a scoop in here. An ice cream scooper? Yeah, ice cream scooper. I did. Probably the best one. Could probably use a big one. I have an ice cream scoop right here, and after this melts, I'm gonna show you what's going on. And meanwhile, I smell my ribs. They smell wonderful. So meanwhile, I'll take my ribs out in between all this and put it in the broiler. So if you guys see me, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Hi, thank you.
The chip sign and you.
I am good. I'm good, Gwen. I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in. You know, today would have been my nephew John's birthday.
Today is actually Glenn McKenzie's birthday.
Hi, India. Hi, how you doing, India? Happy belated birthday. Today would have been my nephew John's birthday, and somebody else. And today is Glenn's birthday. So January's here, man. We are moving along. It's going good. So you're welcome, India. So yeah, we going good. Everything is cool. So far, so good. For some reason, I think I'm gonna have a good year. I don't know. We got a new year and we got a new decade. And one thing I know for sure, I am not going to be working. Hopefully, I'm still alive, but I will not be working at my normal job before this decade is over. I'm going to be, in the next 4 years or so, I'm out. I'm done. So that makes me feel good because I'm getting closer to my retirement date. So I'm really kind of happy about that. So it's good. 2020, can you imagine? Every time I think of 2020, I think of 2020 hindsight. You got to look back, you know. But I think, you know, for all in all, I think I've had a good life and a good year and a good You know, my life has been pretty good, and I thank God for that. You know, so and I want to say something as my butter is getting done. Of course, you know, guys, I watch Joel Osteen most of the time, and he said, you know, you pray to God, you ask him for something, and then you say thank you and act like you got it. He said even if you don't see it, the second that you prayed about it, like a tree root, the root is cut. The tree might still look good and beautiful, and things might look like it's still happening, and there's, you know, things still going on the way it was, but it's starting to die. So before you know it, things are going to change. It's going to be different, and it's going to be good. So one thing you're going to depend on forever is change. Change is a fact. Every time you turn around, something will change. So then, and God will take you to the next place you got to be. So 2020 is going to be a good year. And for everyone else too, 2020 is going to be a good year. So let me see. I got my butter going here. So you guys see me, but I'm going to let you see the pan right now. I'm going to let you see the pan right here. There we go. That's my pan. That's the butter in it. And I'm going to put a scoop in here. You know what? It says actually use your hand. So that's what I'm going to do. Make it into little balls and put it in and let it fry. So these are going to be little stuffed pancake things, stuffed potato cakes. So I'm going to take a little handful. This should really be tasty. These should really be tasty. And squish them down. So that's what I'm doing. It's got cheese in it. It's got to truly be. And then, you know, if you want to, next time, you know, if you want to put them in the refrigerator, warm them up later, if you want to. So it smells good. It looks good. And I thought that this is a good recipe. So, of course, you see it for the first time when I'm making it for the first time. More than likely, I will make a video with this to show you exactly what I put in it. But you start with cold potatoes. If you had mashed potatoes, you know, that was in the refrigerator, you can make it with your left mashed potatoes that you had. So that's a good thing.
I wonder if you can make it healthier with like cauliflower.
You probably could make this with cauliflower. I don't know if it's healthier because of the bacon, you know. But bacon is, you know,
Well,
it's just a meat. Well, it would be more keto friendly if you use cauliflower. I'm pretty sure you can use that. Actually, really sure. It's that cauliflower is very watery. So you would have to make sure you got the water really out of that cauliflower.
What if you already made like mashed cauliflower?
If you already made mashed cauliflower and it's not too watery, then you could probably make this recipe and throw some cheese in it. It'd probably be spectacular. I think that would work well. And sometimes, you know, you guys, some people are healthy conscious at the beginning of the year. So try it with that. I'm going to wash my hands, of course. Then I'm going to flip that over.
Ellie said she had to answer the door. Did she miss what you added to the potatoes?
Yeah. Ellie just, okay, Ellie, what's in these potatoes is, okay, you start with some mashed potatoes. Okay, first of all, let me find that. Okay. You start with mashed potatoes. And this thing is called loaded mashed potato cakes. And you start with some cold mashed potatoes, and then you put everything. This has actually 2 cups of mashed potatoes. No, actually my recipe has 4 cups. I doubled everything. And then it has shredded cheddar cheese. It has a cup of flour. It has 6 strips of bacon, and it's chopped up. It has medium onion, and it also has some those green onions. I put green onions in also. And then you know what? I think you can put whatever your heart desires in this. If you don't want something, don't put it in. And it has a couple of cloves of garlic. I have the chopped garlic, the garlic in the jar, because you know I ain't chopping that up right now. It has some salt, pepper, basil, some parsley, and it has 4 eggs in here, and just butter in the pan. That's what it has. Very simple. And it should really be good. I thought, wow, I have to try that one. And that's who I am. If I see something I like, I give it a try. So I like to look for recipes. And I think my sister sent me this. I think Jackie's sent me this. I'm almost like 90% sure Jackie's the one who sent me this recipe. And so I looked on, when I wasn't feeling well, I looked it up, and I said, you know what, this is a good recipe. And I had some potatoes left over from the holiday, some russet potatoes, and I also have some Yukon Gold potatoes left over, because I bought a two huge bags for the holiday, and I still had a couple left over. So I said, let me use that up, and this would be fabulous. And it's going, Ellie, it's going with my my ribs. We're having ribs today too. So first I'm going to cook this up. The ribs won't take long, and I'm going to get my ribs out of my pressure cooker. I'm going to open it up right now. Yeah, the ribs are ready.
Life Coaching 365 says, hey, Auntie Stephanie.
Life Coaching 365. Are you my relative? Give me your real name. You keep saying that you live here, you came to New York. Tell me, what's your real name? Tell me. Don't hide behind the Gmail name. Tell me what's your name. What's your name, girl? It may not be a girl. So tell me.
Her picture has like girl shoes on it.
Okay. So I don't know if you're a relative of mine for real, because we have so many relatives. I got so many relatives, and nieces and aunts, nephews and great nieces and nephews and everybody. So tell me, and you wouldn't tell me who you were, but you can call me auntie even if I'm not your aunt. So it's okay. I just want to know who I'm talking to. So tell me, girl, tell me, or young man.
Veronique. Is I think her name? Veronique.
Yeah.
Is that how you would think that's pronounced?
Yeah, Ronnie.
Veronique? That's her name? Veronique.
It's very nice.
It's different.
That's interesting. I think I know somebody named Veronica or Veronique. That's very interesting. So, okay, Veronique, that's your name. I figured you was a woman, a girl. So, yes, we are cooking today, young lady. So, you know, you got to come to New York and have a taste. If you know where I am, you know where to come to my house.
Veronique, I'm sorry.
Oh, Veronique. Okay. Veronique. Okay. You got to come by, and you need to, so you can have some food. I'm always cooking. And actually, it's good that you come by so people can always eat. People can eat. So, I guess if I did 2 cups, it would probably just yield these, like 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually 7 now. So if I just did 6, it would probably do that. But because I made a double batch, it's going to take me a little bit longer to cook this, but it's okay. It's okay. And you guys, how's the weather where you are? Today, it felt like a spring day outside. Yesterday did not. But today, it felt like it's a spring day, and that kind of weather will make you sick. Don't think it's spring. It is not. It is July 11th. It is June.
January 12th.
Excuse me, it is January 12th. So I don't even think that. What'd she say, 70 in Atlanta? Are you in Atlanta? Oh, I think I know who you might be. Are you related to Rob? Are you related to Rob in Marion? Maybe. Is 70 there?
I think that was
Oh, I told Rob to tell me who is this person that keeps watching me. Hello there. You are my niece, you like my niece, my step niece. Because I heard you watch me all the time. Wow. Okay. So that's who that is. Like, who is that?
It's 65 in the DMV area, according to Glenn. What's the weather here today? 57?
I don't know what the weather.
Let me tell you right now.
Hey Siri.
It's around 58.
58.
Yes.
Okay, so they say it's like 58 degrees here. So it was really feeling good. It was really feeling good today. I mean, I stepped outside and went on the porch. I mean, on the steps, and it felt good. But I don't trust this. You can get sick over this mess.
Well, global warming.
I don't trust this. It's January. It's January, man. You ain't supposed to be feeling weather like this. These look like salmon cakes, but they are definitely potato cakes. They look great. Wow. Well, that's done. Let me take that one out. I'll take you out. They look good. Just want to make them brown. Maybe not as brown as one of them are, but you want to get them brown. And that one too. Again, it's the way this thing is on. Let me get. I always deal with paper, so I don't have problems. So I'm going to take a paper plate right here and paper towels right here, and I'm going to put them down. I know this must taste good. Smells really good. So, if you want to, you can put some sour cream on these and, go to town and enjoy. Yeah,
Probably be like a meal on its own, don't you think?
Yeah, it could be. Yes, you could just eat this by yourself, because there is a little bacon in it, some protein, and other vegetables in here. You could put probably some peppers in here if you wanted. If you think that's what you wanted, you could put peppers on it. Whatever your heart desires when it comes to something like that. Just put that on there. Now, let's see what's going on right here. I'm going to turn you over. It doesn't take long to cook these. Probably about, 2 or 3, about 4 minutes. 4 minutes on each side. Doesn't really take long. And there they go. I think they're good enough done to me. And how to be honest, how much you think you really should cook this? It already was cooked. It's got potatoes you already cooked. Everything is cooked. You're just putting something together. So it shouldn't really take that long. So if you had some extra mashed potatoes left over, you can whip it together and make this. I gotta get a little more butter. I don't like that. I want more butter, so I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get more butter right now. Yeah, I want to put some more butter in here and work with it like that. So everyone. So how is everybody? How's your new year going?
Excuse me, Mommy.
I'm sure everybody went to work. I even went to work last week on Monday, even though, truthfully, I didn't feel well. But I went to work anyway on Monday. I went to work the whole week except Friday. Friday I took a break because I really wasn't feeling great. So I think I needed a little extra rest. And I gotta tell you, I don't know what kind of mess is going on around here, but I had like bronchitis. And I had I know it was a bronchitis thing, upper respiratory thing, and I believe it could have been a flu. And on top of that, I had I think a stomach virus or stomach flu too. It was just and one thing after another. It was just not good. And then when I got to work, everybody told me they were sick. Everybody was sick. When I got to work, everybody said, "Oh man, I was sick," or "My friend was sick." But mostly the people I was talking to, them themselves were sick. Make me wonder, what's going on in my building? But that's not really true because everyone was sick. Everywhere they were. Everybody, from wherever they came from. Everybody's been sick. And I don't know what this is. But this thing this year is gotten people, And I don't take any flu shots, period. Because in my opinion, if you don't know what flu is coming out, why are you going to put more junk in your body and you don't know what it is? So I don't do that. Only way I would do that is if I'm around someone who really doesn't need to get sick. And then if that's the case, then I'll take a flu shot for the other person's sake. But other than that, no, I'm not taking a flu shot. I'm not taking a flu shot to get me sick. So I'm not doing it. But I'll do it if I have to be around someone who's sick. Who has to, has a very weak immune system, then, yeah, So, and at my age these days, they want, us older people, a little older people to take flu shots, and they want young people to take flu shots. They want everybody to take a flu shot, and I don't know. They've been wanting people to do that. But I believe that's a money thing. So I'm not really sure why you would do that when you don't know what kind of flu is even coming out. What are you doing that for? That never makes any sense to me. And then sometimes when people take the flu shot, they get sick after they took it. And then a lot of people, I think, thought that they were getting sick because they took the flu shot. But I don't think this time, because I didn't take any flu shots, so I just think it's something, it's the flu or whatever they want to call it right now. There's another woman at my job, I saw her Thursday, and she said she had it, but she felt better. But by Thursday, she was sick again. So this thing don't go away. It really don't go away. I think you got to rest with this thing, whatever it is. I think you must rest. Otherwise, you're just going to be sick until you do. So I had to do that. What's that say? Life? What's she say? Teresa?
Please, please, please do not take that.
Oh, the flu shot. No. I don't take it unless I'm around someone who is sick. And the last time I took a flu shot was 20 years ago because I was around my husband was sick. So I took it for him.
Took one. That was our only time.
Yeah, I think that's the only time because he was sick and we didn't want him to get any sicker. And they told us to do that, so we did it. But I don't see the point in the whole thing. That was the very last time I took it.
Happy New Year.
Hi, Betty.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Hi, Betty. How are you? And Happy New Year to you too. I'm back in the saddle again. I'm not getting out the saddle. I like doing this. Excuse me while I wash my hands. Yeah, I gotta wash my hands here.
And Veronique said that when she took one last year and she almost died from
See?
flu shot.
Yeah, I don't know why do they want you to take things? This whole thing is all real stupid to me, and you can't tell me that they don't have a cure for cancer. You can't tell me that. What are they taking all this money for? The reason they don't want to cure cancer or anything else that will kill you is because then it would kill their profit. They wouldn't have any money. That's the only reason. Because if you got rid of what you could get rid of, well, what would people do? So they ain't not trying to do that. This is about money. It's always about money. People's health is about money, and it's kind of sad.
Political in 2020, Mother?
Well, it's not political. It's a fact. It's a fact. Because I know too many people that may be dying or die or whatever. And then I got another thing to talk about. And tell me why is it that those what are those things? Those kids are smoking those vaping things. Come on, the cigarette company must have put that out. Cause kids aren't smoking cigarettes, so they gotta have them smoking something, and that stuff going in your lungs. What makes that any sense to put anything in your lungs? And now these kids are dying, and the what are they? The FDA and all that said it was okay. Are you kidding me? That stuff is going in your lungs.
Yes, she says vaping is
What?
a money maker.
What? That's a crazy. What? These kids do not understand. You're a child. They don't understand. That's what most of the time, especially us people of color, most of the time you start smoking when you're young. And when I was growing up, that's all you saw. First of all, we saw nothing but cigarette ads on the television or anywhere you go. But in a neighborhood full of people of color, you see those banners with people smoking all over the place. I mean, what is that? So you're trying to kill, and people think they cool, and they want to do that. What'd she say?
We can take black oil seeds,
Algae,
chlorophyll, turmeric, flaxseed oil, seeds, etc. to help cure us, but to destroy our neighborhoods.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That is true.
It's crazy. I mean, come on. Why do they keep doing that? And we have to tell our kids, do not do this stuff. You got to educate them. Don't do that. Listen, my late husband, he died from lung cancer. He was smoking since he was 13 years old. At 43, he was dead. So listen, don't be messing with that stuff. You know, this is crazy. And then the young people don't know this, and you start the same old crap all over again. Ridiculous. Somebody got to tell y'all, stop doing that. It's crazy. I'm tasting this. I'm good.
Life Coaching 365 says, this generation is not listening.
Yeah.
And Ellie said, I am 55 years old, and the only time I ever had the flu is the one time I got a flu shot.
Yeah.
I never got one again.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about that at work before Christmas, and I said, you know, I don't even remember last time I had a flu. I don't remember. I really don't, because I don't get that. I honestly don't remember when somebody actually said this is the flu. And for me, I really didn't have chills or something like that. I just was exhausted and really, because I was dehydrated and I had my potassium level is low and all that kind of stuff. There was other stuff going on because of one thing it started something else. But in general, I didn't really have feel like I had the flu and that coldness and all that. I didn't have that. So. And I don't know how many people really do have that. So what is going on? But I heard a few people, frankly, have died from whatever this thing is that we have right now. I heard a few people, young people, have died from this flu thing that they have. Now, my concern, and my sister Jackie said to me, she wanted to make sure I don't have pneumonia. Now, you can't walk with pneumonia at my age, or anybody's age. For sure, you can walk around with pneumonia and not know you have that. That's a totally different story, We must feel our immune system. Yep, we do. And I'm terrible because I'm always in a hurry, and I do not eat enough vegetables. Because I'm always in a hurry, I have a sandwich. It's my problem. My other problem is I'm busy, and when I get busy, I forget to drink water and drink stuff, and I just keep going without eating because I'm busy. But I have to do better than that. I have to take care of myself and make sure I eat. Because if I don't eat and take care of me, who gonna take care of me? I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be just sick. And I'm like, nah. But till 2020, I'm trying to do better. I am really, especially in that, I'm not gonna say, I'm trying, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try to have more vegetables, even if I come out. Not only that, I'm trying to have more vegetables. I'm trying to get home earlier so that I can get some rest. I'm trying to leave that office by so much bacterial stuff.
So much antibacterial stuff that they're killing good bacteria.
Absolutely true, Ellie. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. You need the germs. You have to have the germs so your body knows how to fight it. If you never had the germ, you're never going to know how to fight it. You are 100% correct.
And Life Coaching 365 says, Auntie, if you can, get some organic elderberry syrup. It's a lifesaver.
Okay. Do I get that from the health food store? Is that where I would get that? I have to try. I have to really, I for sure have to have, make sure my potassium level is up, is better. Okay, that's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go to a health food store and try. Because at least I try to eat before 6 or 7 o'clock. Weren't afraid a little dirt. Oh yeah, come on, we ate dirt. We had mud pies, and we okay. Come on, I'm not going with a little dirt. A kid going outside to play. How about that? Then we let the kid go out.
Do you take prebiotics and probiotics? No.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Probably should take that. No, I probably should. At one point, I was taking something like that. But, I have some yogurt every once in a while. And I have decided, at least every day or every other day, I'm making me a green smoothie. So I had to go find my my mix-up. Who is that? Obesity. Hence, kids don't go outside. That's all they do is play on that stupid computer or on their phone or something. They don't even look up. We went outside and played with each other and had fun. Period. All day. My mother couldn't get us back in the house. I don't know what's this thing that's going on these days is really killing it. And my father said that the kids are getting wiser and weaker. And that's true. You're getting Why is it any weaker? Because the kids can't take anything. You know, because they don't interact with people, they don't know what happens when real life happens, because they never went outside during the time they was growing up and they were teenagers and hanging out with kids and, you know, having little girlfriends and boyfriends and doing stuff with people and not with their phone. They don't really know the person. They haven't done that. They don't know what they're having a crisis. They got depressions, and I got stress. I had stress. They stressing about taking a test. Give me a break. You just took the doggone test. What are you talking about? You stressing about a test? Oh my God, my kid is stressed. What? Take the test. If you fail, take it again. You learn from failures. Learn and do it again until you do it right. I don't get it. And I think parents want their kids to be perfect. They're not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. No one's perfect. So why you want your kid to be perfect when you ain't perfect? You just let them do what they gotta do. I don't know, man. I probably sound like my father. I remember probably sort of listening to my father saying stuff, you know, like how he walked a mile wherever he went to, wherever he was going. He had to walk a mile and go to school, and he had to get up first and take care of all the chickens and, you know, take care of the farm and things of that nature. But I gotta laugh at that. But the truth is, there's things that I know we did, and these kids don't have a clue about what it was. And we almost always ate at home, probably all the time, ate at home. You ate at home. You cooked if my parents cooked, or we cooked, we all had to cook, we learned how to do what you had to do in the house. And nobody has time anymore to be in there with their family in their house and doing stuff like this. So it's really a shame. It's actually really a shame. And I'm over here eating some of this, see? It's good. I'm over here eating these potatoes, and it's good.
You're hungry.
I'm hungry, and I'm eating that. I have to get my ribs in. So as soon as this is over, I'm going to get the ribs in for a few minutes, and this video may not go more than an hour. I mean, this whatever, what is this thing called? Live won't go long, more than an hour. But the other thing I can tell you, because I know I feel better, is one of my previous videos, I was looking at it one day. I said, look at my face. It looked like somebody hit me right over here, and my whole face was swollen. But that's from the sinuses and stuff. And I'm used to that because I have the sinus problem. But my whole face was like really swollen up. And I started feeling my ears were hurting, and I could feel that, you know, right in here. Sometimes that even bothers my teeth when my face gets like that, because I had the sinus issue, particularly on this side of my face. But I looked at myself and I said, whoa, look at that. So that's when because I'm doing these videos, and I looked at myself and I said, man, I don't feel good, but I really know I must not feel good. Look at my face. Do you see it all? I've seen it all the time, and I just didn't pay any attention, because as I said, I don't pay attention to me, and I really should. And I said, okay, that's it. Let me take care of this. Everything else has to wait until I take care of me. So the truth of the matter is, this thing started before Christmas, and I had got everything that I'm going to make for Christmas, and I was off, I think, on the 19th or the 18th. The Thursday and the Friday, I was off. It must have been the 19th and the 20th. So the Thursday, I went to, first I took Mucinex, because I didn't feel well. And I took some Mucinex, and I felt, that made me feel even worse. So I knew I needed to go to the doctor. So I called my doctor's office on Friday, and the doctor was leaving early, because they leave early on Friday, so I couldn't really go to the doctor on Friday. So
we went to urgent care.
Yeah, so on Saturday, my daughter took me. She made me go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care, and which is another joke in a sense. They took my blood pressure. My arms are big. My doctor always told me, don't let anyone take my blood pressure unless they use that big cup. So they put that little stupid thing on that does it automatically, and it exploded me 2 times. So I knew the thing wasn't going to be right. And it said my blood pressure was 180, right, Sharita? 180 over
like 188 over like 90 or something.
Yeah, like 188 over like 70 something. I knew that thing was wrong. I said, "What you give me my medicine, let me out of here." So they gave me some medicine, really strong medicine, and I took that, and but I took it, and I still had to get the Christmas stuff done. But I bought the food, and people was coming over, and I wanted to get it done. So I plowed through that whole thing. But on the day after Christmas, I was in the bed, couldn't get out, and I didn't feel better. And I was taking that medicine. The medicine gave me excuse me, but it gave me diarrhea too. The medicine gave me, and it was taking everything out of me. And I also was on a water pill, so I got dehydrated real bad. You know, I really got, it really messed me up. Potassium, everything, it just really messed me up. So the day after New Year's, I said, I'm going back to the doctor. So once I went to my doctor, he said, oh no. He said, oh no. My blood pressure was like, I think 90 over 70. And he said, oh no. First of all, stop taking the water pill. Stop taking it until I see you again. So at this point, I haven't taken it. I feel okay. I feel pretty good. I need to take, but I intended today to take my blood pressure and see what it really is. But I still kind of got.
Do you have a blood pressure machine? I have one.
Well, Perry has one too. Perry has one, so we're gonna sit down after I'm finished, and I'm gonna take my blood pressure and make sure what my blood pressure is, because it shouldn't be that low. And as a matter of fact, I shouldn't even really be on blood pressure medicine, because the only reason I was on it is when I got stressed when my husband died. So they made me take the stuff, and I wouldn't take it. And then they gave me something stronger because I wouldn't take it. Then I went to another doctor. He asked me, "What are you taking that for?" And he put me on a water pill just because, just for giggles, I guess. He kept me on a half a water pill. And even that, I can't take it from outside if it's too hot and I'm not sweating. I get dehydrated from these things. So I have to just really need to take the potassium and really start to eat right and do what I'm supposed to do, because it's getting to a point that, he said you could have passed out and that would have been it. You could have passed out, or even worse, because when your blood pressure is low, it's worse than anything else. Actually happened to me too when I had to take a colonoscopy. And same thing, I passed out on the floor because I was dehydrated from that stuff they give you, So it's been going on for a few years if I really think about it.
Ellie says I hate taking water pills.
Mm-hmm.
It ruins your day. Lots of bathroom breaks.
Yes, that's why I don't want to take it. You're right, Ellie. I don't want to take them because, and then that's, you take the pill so you don't drink the water because you don't want to be running the bathroom all day long. And, so I've been doing that, and I'm like, you know what, I got things to do. I can't drink. So, I ended up like this. So I didn't take them. And if my blood pressure is good, maybe he's going to say I don't have to take them anymore. So, I feel pretty good. But, as they say, it is a silent killer. But I really don't have, real headaches or anything. And then, let me tell you something else about me. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. So I ain't going to be stressing with you. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. Now you know, I know, and you know, and we done with it. I'm done with it. You may not be done, but I'm done with it because I done told you. So I don't hold things like that. I don't just hold on to things that I'm not going to tell you. No, I told you. You'll know because I'm telling you. I'm not that kind of person. So I never really had that problem because I've been told you off in the first place,
Ellie says I only take mine when I know I have nowhere to be for at least 4 hours.
Ellie, that means, so you take yours at night? You can't do that. Because when you're at work, that's 8 hours right there. Because honestly, I don't even take mine. I wasn't taking mine until I got to work. So now I would take it then, and then I would try to drink some water. And I really didn't drink enough water. So when I got home, I tried to drink more water. Now you have to go to the bathroom all night, So I've been trying to take it still every day, even if it's hot or whatever. But it's kind of hard to do that because who's not going to be somewhere for 4 hours? Because you're going to drink. As soon as you start drinking that water, thing comes right out. You take them early in the morning on days I don't have to be anywhere. Yeah, that's not much early. That would have to be like maybe today would have been a day I would take it, you know, but because I can be around the house, but that don't work for me. I got things to do. I can't be just hanging around like that. So I'm hoping that maybe he'll tell me, yeah, you don't have to take it right now. But he did tell me if I'm going to be out in the sun, or if I'm going to be doing some exercise or whatever, don't take it. But I still try to take it all the time because that other blood pressure medicine they gave me, I wouldn't take that thing. I didn't want to take it in the first place. And my gynecologist told me when stressful things happen, you have to find a way to relax yourself. You know, so for sure that was something I had absolutely no control over, and I had to figure out what do I do, what do I do with my feelings and everything else, because something I couldn't do anything about. So I really had to figure all that stuff out, and it just took time. It didn't mean I have to take medicine. Even then they want to give me sleeping pills. No, I figured out how I'm going to sleep without sleeping pills. I'm not doing that. So, you know, they try to do that.
She says if she doesn't take them a few times a week, her legs and hands swell up.
I hear that. Actually, I do hear that. And that was happening to me before. But right now, I'm doing really good. My legs aren't swelling, my feet don't swell, you know. But that was kind of happening before a little bit. But right now, I don't have any kind of problem like that. I watch the sodium. You know, you guys, I always tell you guys, watch the sodium. So I really do watch the sodium. And I try not to I really don't drink soda and things of that nature. Every once in a while I might have a little soda, but mostly I don't drink that stuff. And I really watch how much sodium that I have, that I'm using. Now, of course, I eat pork, you know, but I don't think pork is the problem. I think salt is the problem.
Do you eat pork every day?
I eat, actually, every day right now, I eat turkey bacon and an egg on a roll. And I only eat the whole roll. I eat half the roll. That's why. And on Saturday and Sunday, most of the time I will have pork. But I really don't. I guess now, especially, I do not really eat pork every day. To be honest, now that I think about it, I don't eat pork every day. Hold on, let me move this out the way. I'm gonna move this into the sink. Here.
I took a water out of the refrigerator.
Okay. All right, so there's my what is it called again? Stuffed potato cakes are done. So they're done, and now I want to get my ribs done. So I'm going to turn on my broiler on low and press start. I'm turning my broiler on. It should be fine. But to get this, let's see. Okay. Here's my pot. That's my pot of ribs right there. You guys see that? There go my ribs. And this is what we're going to do. Gotta get me my fork out. Get a fork out to get it out. These are 3 racks of ribs that I got from Costco. And boy, these 3 ribs only cost me $20.
Really?
They cost $20. And last week, I have to tell you guys, I had planned to do this last week. So I had ribs last week also. But, you know, since I didn't do it, I had 2 racks of ribs. And I didn't get those from Costco. But those two little lousy racks of ribs cost me $40. So when I got it from Costco for $20, I'm down.
Where did you get the other ribs from?
I got the other ribs from Stop and Shop.
Oh.
And you see, guys, I also did not have my normal, you know, this is not going to all fit here. But I'm going to figure this out because I do not.
The New Orleans gardener says, hello, Stephanie.
Hi, Linda. How are you, Linda? Happy New Year. This time, first time I'm talking to you since the New Year. How are you? I'm trying to figure this out.
Aren't you going to need another pan?
I don't want to do another pan.
But
I might have to. I may have to do this on another pan. may have to do that. But I'm trying to figure out, can I do this without it? See if I can figure this out.
Do you have a bigger spoon?
No, not bigger than this. So I have to put it on
Ellie wants to know, what liquid did you use in the ribs?
Okay, I put 3 cups of water in here. I put some vinegar. I put some regular white vinegar in here. I put some apple cider vinegar in there, and I put liquid smoke in here, and that's it. Put it on there and let it go. It is delicious. And Sharita knows because he had it last week. We had them last week. We had them for dinner last week, and we ate the rest of them during the week. There was none left.
Well, you ate the rest during the
Well, me and Perry ate the rest of them during the week, because there were absolutely none left.
How much vinegar did you say you put in?
I put in about, about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and 2 tablespoons of of white vinegar. That's what I do. And if I was to put it in the oven, see what I'm doing? I'm really not trying to do this twice. So I'm cutting it up a little bit. And you notice, these have only been in my pressure cooker for 15 minutes. You put it in on high for 15 minutes in the pressure cooker. I season them first, let them sit there maybe 20 minutes. Then I put them on high on the pressure cooker. And they are, I'd rather eat them this way than eat them outside on the grill. They are so tender. They come out so good. And
How much liquid smoke did you put in?
About a tablespoon of liquid smoke. So with this today, I'm going to use this stuff. Bone sucking sauce.
Is that what you used last week?
Oh no, last week I used just the whatever sauce I had in the house. The whatever barbecue sauce I had in the house, which was good. But this today I'm going to try the bone sucking sauce. So I got it on here. And I'm gonna spread it on nicely, and I'm sticking it in the broiler. And then I'm gonna turn them over.
Tiffany says that you should and she says that you should ask about a magnesium supplement. Sometimes blood pressure can be due to low magnesium.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So Tiffany, where do I get magnesium from regular food? What has magnesium in it? But that could be it. I mean, it could have been high in I don't know. My blood pressure is not really high to begin with. It was what they wanted to call borderline, but it wasn't really high. Whatever. And I tell you, that's what doctors do. They can make you take medicine you shouldn't be taking, and then you get hooked on that stuff. Not hooked on it, but it's just messing with your body. And one thing happens, and another thing happens, and you didn't even have to take it in the first place. Give your body a chance to heal, and it will be fine. And that's what my gynecologist told me in the first place, because I never have a problem like that. And he told me, nope, I wouldn't take that if I was you. That's what he told me. And I tried my best, but they kept on bothering me. So then I started taking it. And sometimes you go to the doctor, and as soon as you get in there, your blood pressure go up, because you can't stand them people. So that could happen. That could have happened too. Like, you're going to take my medicine, my blood pressure, and whatever. I remember one of the last times he said to me, do you need any more blood pressure pills? You guys need to see me. That guy asked me, do I need any blood pressure pills? And I said, no. He said, but you haven't asked for any, like, in 6 months. And I said, well, that's because I don't take them. And then this man had the nerve to tell me the green leafy vegetables such as that. That's the problem I have, Tiffany. I don't really eat enough vegetables, so I'm trying to do the smoothies. I got my smoothie machine out that I had up in the closet, so I took it down and it's a home on my thing now. Nuts too. I eat nuts, but I'm not enough, and I think you could have a point because I haven't been eating enough of that stuff. And that very well could be the whole problem. But when I told that man I was not taking that medicine, Then he gives me another medicine that was even stronger. He said will stay in my body longer. And I knew there was something wrong with that. If my blood pressure is good, why are you giving me a stronger blood pressure medicine? I said, no. So I happened to find somebody else, and because I was sick, and then they looked at me and said, why are you taking that stuff? You don't need this stuff. Your blood pressure's perfect. Why would you take this stuff? He said, I cannot let you take this stuff. I can't let you take it. He said, I mean, you're not my doc. I'm not your, you're not my patient. He said, but I can't let you take this. You need to just take a water pill, a half a water pill at that. So from that day on, I got a new doctor. So, and then now he told the same doctor saying don't take it at all. He don't like to give you medicine, which I like. He does not like this. His name is Dr. Rosenfeld. He don't like to give you medicine, and I kind of like that. Let my body heal on its own. It will heal on its own if you give it a chance. To give it a chance to heal first. You gotta rest, you gotta eat, you gotta do what you're supposed to do, and it could heal on its own. But when you try to do it fast, there's a problem. So that's my rant today, and I gotta take care of myself with that. When you eat veggies, eat fresh vegetables, and what you said is not good for your body. Is that
So
what
when you
you
eat
said?
veggies, eat fresh
Right.
vegetables. Canned vegetables are not good for you.
Yes, right. That's true. I try to do fresh when I can, or frozen. But I really don't do any canned vegetables. I do not eat them. You know, I used to have this corn, like a real sweet corn, Green Giant. It was real good. It got a lot of sodium in it. I do not do that. So I really try not to do that. So when I do eat vegetables, that is how I eat them, pretty much fresh. But it's just that I don't have time to do it. I don't have time. I don't make enough time for myself, and I have to do better. I really have to. Yes, steam. Don't boil all of it. Yep, that's right. See, actually, I just made me some broccoli. Brussels sprouts. Mostly eat fresh veggies, but I have a weird liking for canned French. Those could be okay, you know. You're right. Sometimes you just have a liking for that kind of stuff, and you really got to do it. Oh, and by the way, one day, probably for dinner, I'm going to make the weirdest thing. I know a lot of y'all know what it is, but one day for dinner, I'm going to make me a fried liverwurst sandwich. That's what we're going to have. We're going to have fried liverwurst. I have a taste for that. So I understand that weird taste. Sometimes you want to eat stuff like that. And one day I'm going to make that. And I made it last week, and Perry never ate it. When he ate that, he's like, whoa, this is good. I said, yeah. So sometimes I do understand it, but one day I am going to show you guys how I make my fried liverwurst sandwich. And those people who like fried liverwurst will be here eating it, including my brother, and Sharita. When she found out I made it, she wanted me to make her the rest. And there goes a pound of liverwurst like that. You got to cut the liverwurst thick, and then it comes out delicious if you want. There's like fried bologna. I like fried bologna every once in a while. So I'm going to make that sandwich. Liverwurst. Not liver. I hate liver.
I love liver.
But liverwurst, that's good. You stay away from anything that don't love you. I hear you. That's beans for me. That's beans for me. Or cabbage. I love cabbage. Cabbage don't love me. And this year, because at the beginning of the year, I really wasn't feeling well, so I didn't have my pork that I'm supposed to have. And I love fried bologna, and me too.
You know, Wendy Williams was explaining the pork, black-eyed peas, and collard greens on her show. So
Sharita said Wendy Williams was explaining why we do pork, black-eyed peas, and collard greens, or greens, for the first day of the year. So, Sharita, what did she say?
She said the greens are for the money.
Yeah.
The black-eyed peas are for health.
Mm-hmm.
And pork is because a pig always moves forward, and you want to move forward.
Oh, that's a new one. I didn't hear it that way. I know the greens are for money. The black-eyed peas is for the coins. And the pork, I wasn't really sure what it was for. but I know you had to have some pork first day of the year. So for me, I probably had some bacon that day or something. But that day, I just couldn't, I couldn't cook. I just didn't feel like it. So I didn't really have the traditional stuff. That's why I made it last Sunday, except I didn't have black eyed peas. But I made, last Sunday I made yams, which was delicious. I made some yams. I made the same thing, the ribs, and I made some collard greens last week. So we had that. And we still got a little collard greens left. But we had that. And because I said, okay, this is the first time I'm going to eat that. I'm ready to eat. And then I was really so sick that I couldn't even taste the food. The food tastes like salt to me. Everything I ate tastes like salt. Lost weight was just, it was awful. I don't know what the heck that stuff was. Let me check this. Yep. I could take it out and turn it over. Because it's going back over again. Oh. Here we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on with this. I'll let you guys see. Who's that? She didn't know Sharita what?
I don't know. I was on something else for a moment.
I didn't know that Sharita passed the green. She's a lawyer.
Yes.
She didn't know that you did what?
She didn't know the, black eyed peas
Oh.
and, yeah.
So that's the black eyed peas story. They have all different stories for that. Because when you're sick, I'm just sitting on the internet looking at stuff. And I think I was reading other reasons why people come up with that recipe that we supposed to eat. So what were the
other reasons?
I know one was, like I said, peas. Peas was for the coins, to have coins in the new year. And I know the greens is for money. But the pork, I really wasn't quite sure. They said something about pork was the only thing back in the day, pork was the only thing that Southerners could get, or black people, or people of color could get. So they always had that because it was plentiful for them. So something like that is what I heard, or what I watched. That's what I heard. It's interesting. These stories are interesting. Why do we eat this stuff on that particular day? And let me tell you something. Don't be no woman coming in my door first day of the year. You can't come in my door. I won't let you in. It's got to be a man. I won't let you in. Can't come in my door first day of the year. 12 o'clock, and when it's the first of the year, I got to have a man come. So I'll call my brother or some man to make sure they come to my house at 12 o'clock, because that's supposed to be for good luck. I want my house to be blessed with luck. And then really and truthfully, I know God is the only thing going to bless you. God blesses you. You do what he say. And
so
if you don't.
The New Orleans gardener is leaving. She said, your meal looks great, but it's my dinner time. Have a beautiful evening.
Okay, thank you for stopping in, Linda. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. It's my dinner time, too. I had to get this done. And you got to eat on time.
Sheila says, those ribs look so good. I want some now.
Sheila, if you was here, you can have some. Now, this is on low. I'm going to turn it up higher. So, I'm going to cancel that, get back on, and I'm going to press start. I went up a little higher. I want a little brownness to it. So, who's that?
Tiffany says, and now an oxtail is $10.
Huh?
And now an oxtail is $10 if you want to buy one.
Uh-huh. Tail high. Tail is high. Yeah, girl. And not even now. Oxtail is high. And it's not there on that thing, but a little bit of meat.
I know.
Yeah, it's a little bit of meat for $10. So, yo, I don't really eat them, but they're ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. So, we got this back in. Let me let you. I can look at you guys while I'm waiting for this to come out.
So, Veronica.
Hi, Sheila, lawyer. How are you? What'd you say?
Veronica wanted to know what's your favorite meal or dish to prepare, and what is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert is probably homemade pound cake.
Really?
Yeah, I like a homemade pound cake. It's probably my favorite dessert. If I'm going out, if I'm in a restaurant, I like a cannoli. Cause I wouldn't eat. I have to eat my own pound cake. But if I'm out in the, if I went out to eat or something, I like a cannoli. That's what I like a nice cannoli. I don't make them, and they are good. So those kind of desserts are something that I kind of like to eat. I don't know if I even eat that many. If I'm hungry, what she say?
Do you sell them?
Nuh-uh. Nope. I ain't got time for that. Somebody else asked me that. I don't have
Maybe
time.
when you retire.
I don't know. I think I would have to charge a lot of money because if you use the right ingredients, it costs a lot of money to do it. So I would have to, probably your other auntie ships hers around the world. Would you like? What she said? Would you like me to?
Would you ship one to us?
I gotta freeze it and get it shipped to you like the next day. I gotta think about that. Yes, I have to think about that. I might get it shipped over to you. So as it is, I already have to do a cheesecake, 2 of them, because Ned asked me for one, and now the girl at my job asked me for one. Carol asked me, and Carol Benny asked me for that. So I have to do one.
And you're supposed to be making a chocolate cake for Phil, right?
And on the 26th, I have to have a chocolate cake made for Phil, because Phil's birthday's on the 26th, and he asked me to make that chocolate cake I made for Christmas. He loved that thing. So I have some orders I have to fulfill soon. But he asked me for that, and I have to do that. So like that, not next week, but the following week on next Saturday, I'll be making my chocolate cake for him. Last year he asked me to make the roast beef for him, but this year he wants the chocolate cake. So I have to make that. She bakes them, freezes them, and then ships them per order. That I may have to do. If as long as I don't have to work too hard. I don't want to go to retire and work too hard. Because cooking is hard. It's not hard, but it's hard on you. It's hard on you. So I have to think about that. But after a while, I get tired of it. I want to do something else. I get tired of it. So I have to figure that out. But some people, yes, maybe I might make it and ship it to you, and I might definitely do that. But when I can, I like to know how.
She goes, we pay in advance.
Of course, of course. First of all, girl, I'm a businesswoman first. Never forget that. That's what I do. I am a business manager and I am a businesswoman first. So I have to figure all that stuff out, But it's not something that I might not do, I'll probably do it just for the heck of it. We'll see. If I can get to UPS, that's not too far away.
I know, and now that they're closing Staples, that's going to be hard.
Yeah, we have a UPS in our Staples that's not too far from our house, but they're closing Staples. And that's another thing, so now I have to figure out how do I get that stuff, to the post office and shipped cold. It has to be shipped. I have to put it in a refrigerator somehow. I have to figure that out. But, I could figure that out. So, what she said, I'm a New Yorker first. Yes, I'm a New Yorker first. You're a New Yorker first. Yes. So when I come to Georgia, where you at in Georgia? Where are you at in Georgia? What? Some pick up too. Okay. Well, when I come to Georgia, then you just come pick it up. But where are you in Georgia? Tell me. Veronica, tell me where you are in Georgia. So you might be able to come to you can be, if I move, you're in Smyrna. Okay. Listen, if I do that, if I start doing that and I move to Georgia, I'll have to call you so you can be my new taster. Because my daughter she'll be still here working. So you can come and you can be my taster. How about that? But would you do that? I'm thinking about Conyers. I don't know how far that is from where you are. So how about that? You can come by and and you'll be my taster, and you can you can help me figure out how to sell this stuff. Okay, all right. So how long will it take you from there to get to where I am? If I go to Conyers. And what was that thing in between, Sharita?
Ellie says, thank you for another fun video. I have to run now. Take care, all of you.
Okay, Ellie. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, it's about 45 minutes, so that's not bad. Before I hear about from what I hear about Georgia, that's not bad. So you can come and you can help me with this whole production, and you can eat and take some home, cause I ain't gonna eat all that food. How about that? Cause I gotta get some friends over here in Georgia, so I can keep on doing this stuff.
So she says, yes, I will do that. And she says, it's 45 minutes, but for auntie cooking, I'll be there.
All right then.
And then she says, move to Cobb County.
Cobb County? Is that where Smyrna is?
I think so. I don't know.
Move to Cobb County. Well, what county is Conyers in? Tell me, what county is that in? I'm going down there. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how I work out in the next few years what I'm gonna do. But that looks pretty good to me. That looks done to me. Okay, I think I'm done with this. See? That's it. That's the ribs. So I got my ribs. We got the stuffed potatoes here. Stuffed potato cakes are here. And I have some collard greens in the refrigerator, or I have also got my Brussels sprouts right here. So I'm good to go. I'm ready to eat. It's just getting late for all of us. So, everyone, I truly thank you for all coming. Where's she, Cobb County? What'd she say?
She said, yes, ma'am. I guess that is where it is in Cobb County.
Okay.
And then Tiffany says, that's far.
Oh, yes, my girl Tiff is there too.
And then,
thank you. They look pretty good. Thank you.
Rockdale County, I guess is also.
Uh-huh.
Oh, maybe she's in Rockdale County.
Well, I've got to go out there and really take a look and in these coming years to decide where I'm going to actually go and what it really looks like, and do I really want to stay down there instead of New York? I am a New Yorker. And, money is about money. So, Kanye is involved. Okay. But I hear the houses are pretty reasonable there, And personally, you're a New Yorker too. I like sidewalks. I don't know, these people ain't got no sidewalk. I like sidewalks. So, and you got 70 degrees right now. So you ain't in a house, probably have to maybe turn the air conditioner on a little bit.
But I'm working on adding more local businesses.
There's my.
Bye, Alexa.
Cobb, please. Okay, I'm going to look into that. So I'll be closer to you. So anyhow, I am done. I do appreciate everybody coming. I'm feeling so much better than I have been feeling the past few weeks. And I really appreciate everybody who came here, I really appreciate everybody that came and said hello to me. Go to Cobb County. So even Tiffany says that. Go to Cobb County. She's in Gwyneth. Okay. Oops. Might be I need some sidewalks. You gotta walk on the sidewalk. I don't know about that. Y'all walk in the street. What's going on with that? We walk in New York. We walk in New York. That's what we do. We don't drive all the time. We walk. So I don't know. We gotta figure this out. So, all right, guys. Thank you all for coming. I truly, truly appreciate it. I'm going to get ready to eat now, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Next week we got a 3-day weekend. Amen. We got a 3-day weekend. So I'm going to see if I'll be back next week, but I'll let you guys know. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest. She said hi to Tiff. Y'all can meet each other, you two. Y'all in Atlanta together. There you go. Look at that. She said, I know. Bed-Stuy. Look at that. Oh, you from Bed-Stuy? Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to still say where could you have come from? Now my friend that I work with, she lives in Bed-Stuy right now. And I know that she has an aunt that lives in Georgia, but exactly where I don't know. So I'm going to figure you out. And when I find you, we're going to have a nice long talk and a nice long laugh, okay? I appreciate that, But this is fun. I really appreciate everybody. So thank you all for coming. I'm out of here. I'll probably see you guys next week, or I'll just show you a grocery haul or something I'm going to be doing. I'm always doing something. So I'll be back next week, probably. But I'll let you guys know. Have a good time. Have a good week. And be cool. I just followed you on here. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Bye-bye.